What is up, YouTube and all my fish keeping friends? How is everybody doing out there in fish tank land? Hope you guys are having a good Sunday afternoon, good Sunday evening now, I guess. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, at least. I hope you guys are doing well. I was running around trying to get ready. Let me move things around here. I guess I'm just going to leave things the way they are. Let me get off a top chat. That would be a good thing to do. Let's start with that. Go back up to the top. William Jansen was first up in the chat. We had Pamela, Punchy Pants in the house. We had Griffin Fish, Chevy Fish. How are you? Good to see you here. Dan Slee, what is up, man? Oh, well, we got a lot of yellow King Kongs safe and sound up in Vermont right now. Aquaballs, how are you? Teresa Cookie, what is up? Good to see you guys up in here. Anthony's Fishy Friends, hope you're doing well. Let's see. Chattanooga Ed, what's up? Gina French, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Just trying to catch up with everybody real quick. Anything that I might have missed right off the bat. This is the last stream. This is my last stream in my last Sunday live stream. That's for sure. If nothing else, in this studio apartment in the fish studio, it's kind of. There's a bunch of mixed emotions. I'm stressed, trying to get out of here. I have about 5 more days, maybe. And then because of the situation that is going on around the world, I can't even say goodbye. I haven't had a chance to really get too emotional about leaving somewhere I've lived for 20 years because I can't say goodbye to anybody. So it's a really weird situation to be in right now. For everyone, we're all feeling the effects of some of this, but it's definitely making it hard for me to say goodbye to a home, a place I've lived for a long time, and I have a lot of good friends here and stuff like that. So I will come back and say goodbye to them in the future. DPK, how are you? Good, man? I hope you're doing well. I can't even talk right now. D from down the wormhole, I hope you're doing well. Let's see, Barbara Jackson, happy Sunday to you. Mike Howe, what is up, man? Zen Ginger. But I'm just chilling. There's not, I have a bunch of packing to tomorrow and the next day. I left the computer for last. I realized I still have like 1 more week, and I wanted to give you guys a good live stream. So I have not broken down the computer, but in the end, I'm gonna buy a new case. I'm gonna ship all the components of the computer. I'm gonna rebuild the computer. I've built computers before. I'm not afraid of that, but it's going to put me out of commission for a second until I get the computer back together. But I'll stream from my phone. I can stream from my phone. Let's see. Daryl Deemer, what's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Luke, how are you, man? Yeah, it's nice and dark in here. I decided to go ahead and just close the window or turn off the AC and just do it solid. And this tank I've been holding out. I could have given it to the person it's going to this weekend, but I wanted it for Sunday, and I just want to enjoy it a little bit because with all this going on, it's really nice to have this tank. It's been therapy for me. It's given me one little, something to stare into every once in a while and just kind of like calm my nerves a little bit, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody is safe and healthy. Your families as well. Yeah, I don't want to talk about how empty the room is. I am literally, if you want me to be completely honest with you guys, I'm like been having a panic attack for like the last, I feel like 2 weeks. I definitely feel like this whole thing has affected my health. But I will be okay. I know that there's like a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to come out of this. It's going to be fine, but right now, pretty much every day, I'm literally been pretty stressed. Stressed, yeah. Like light panic attacks daily. It's okay, though. I do want to say thank you to all of you because this YouTube channel started right here in this room about 3 years ago. And there's a lot of you that are in this chat that have been here since the beginning of my channel, and there is a beautiful community here, and I'm just really happy to be part of it. And I'm happy that I'm still going strong on YouTube. I'm really happy that that I found a lot of you out there that are my friends in person, and you know, I'm trying to not say too much so I don't get emotional, but we all know this is how I met Amber through YouTube. So I'm just trying to breathe. I can't talk. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like trying to just swallow it back right now. Keep the AC on. You guys don't want to see me like die in front of you, right? No, I like to have the AC off. I'm like, it's dark in here. This tank can be the center of attention right now. It's the last little piece of like beauty left in this apartment. Everything else is pretty much broken down. And I've got a couple of good friends that, you know, I know that they'll play with tanks and stuff. So I have places to get rid of stuff. You know, I have a way to get rid of some stuff here. So most of the stuff is gonna make its way out of here pretty quickly. Even this rack, I talked to a friend finally. I can't even point in the right direction. After years, I still can't point in the right direction. There you go. I got talked a friend into that, and then he also said that he would throw me a little money for the large shelving unit that I still have, because that was a tough one. I really appreciate Ginger Graves for her support for making that happen. That was definitely a step in the right direction for me. It really helped me work with all the blue blue tetras. Gave me a place to really get a huge a huge population of those going. And all those are with Amber now, which is really awesome. And I'm gonna keep reading those along with everything else that's going on in the house. So, you know, I'm trying to keep my eye on the prize and stay positive and remember why I'm doing everything, and that's what keeps me going. I'm trying to get to Amber as soon as possible. I want to get snuggled up in that house and nest a little bit and relax a little bit, and kind of actually just get a chance to take a look of everything that's going on in that house. Amber is just kind of, she's like a little mad scientist at work, and she's been working really, really, really hard. And I don't even know everything that's going on in that house. It's gonna be one of them things where I'm gonna have to like take my time, like going to Lucas's house already. I'm gonna have to take my time, walk through the house and be like, okay, one room at a time, and just absorb it all, because there's a lot going on already. Mark Von Wisco, how are you? Good to see you here. Everything's going out tomorrow. Your package is going out tomorrow. Everybody's going out tomorrow. At the end of the stream today, stick around. I am going to be doing this one. This is the big box, and this one's going out as well. I'm going to be pulling stuff out of the safe. This is going to be the last time I pull stuff out of this safe, and I'm going to be pulling a random comment from my last recorded video. Anyways, Aquaballs, I already said hello to you, but hello again. Mikey, what's up? Let's see, haven't seen Papa Harden up in here, but I'm sure he is probably at work. Anyways, this is all going to work out. This is all going to be good stuff. So the computer is a tough one. Elliot, I'll try to keep focused here. So Elliot, it looks like Elliot is going to, no matter what, is going to make his way to the University of the Virgin Islands. Actually, I'm sorry, not the university. I've been wrong about that. He's going to go to Fish and Wildlife. That's in the end, that's his best spot, and that's where he'll be able to be used through Fish and Wildlife for education with youth, whereas if he was with the university, it really wouldn't be like working with kids so much. So he's going to be going to Fish and Wildlife, but the issue with the government like that, he's got to be permitted properly before they can actually inventory him within their property. So he's going to stay with a student of the university who has studied etymology and whatnot, and she's going to hold on to the fish, hold on to Elliot until the paperwork is proper, and then it will go to Fish and Wildlife. And she's had eels as pets before. She has written papers on freshwater exotic fish. She graduated here from the University of the Virgin Islands, and so I totally feel comfortable leaving her with Elliot. So that's the plan for Elliot. And then if you guys saw my last recorded video, I found a whole bunch more fry. I tried to get all of the blue tetras to Amber that I could, but there were still some newly hatched fry in one of the tanks. And I have about 17, I think I counted about 17 or 18 fry in this tank. And I'm just letting them stay. There's only about 3 inches of water in the tank, and I'm just letting them stay in there until the last minute. And they're going to go on the plane with me as well in a small container. Probably just going to go in about 4 ounces of water. And then I have the blue bolts going with me on the plane. Those are the only two, that's the only livestock that should be going on the plane with me, besides maybe some plants. And that's another thing. I had plants confiscated by agriculture. And this is something to be learned, to learn from, something I should have known already, and I kind of knew already. Anyways, I did not properly label my plants, and because my plants were not properly labeled, they're not going to waste. It's one thing for USDA to take the time to type in a Latin name into Google and compare it and go, okay, this is the right plant. But they're not going to take the time to look at plants and try to compare them to pictures and figure it out. And that's pretty much what happened. I had 2 boxes of plants, identical boxes. One got through, the other one didn't. Unfortunately, this was the box that had about 30 plus Crips, Wendeti, Reds, and then it also had, which hurts to even say out loud, and then a whole bunch of Bucephalandra. And so they pretty much incinerated that box. And it's all my fault because I didn't put the label, I didn't label them with the taxonomy of the plant, which will never happen again. So that was a hard lesson right there. But so far everything else has been good. There's probably been what, Amber, if you're here still listening, there was altogether, well, we're not going to talk about shrimp because the yellow King Kongs will like eat each other in the bag. They are brutal. They will eat each other. They don't care. But when it comes to fish, DOAs were really, 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 really slim. It was just a couple of like older pregnant or older live bears like Guppies or Antler hybrids or whatever. So I did pretty good on shipping. I was worried about my own level of shipping livestock, and I know I could do a little bit better, but I was really proud of myself because pretty much everything except for just a random fish here or there, there was no like catastrophic stuff, just, you know, bag after bag or whole bags just melted down, anything like that. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, Boost and Crypts. I had a crypt plant in this tank that was down here, and when I pulled it out, it just, you know, basically broke up into about 30 individual plants. And I was like, oh, Amber is going to love this. I even took a picture of it and sent her a picture of all these crypts all laid out on a paper towel. Gone. All gone. That took me, basically, it took me 2 years to grow those. I just grew, you know, a year and a half, 2 years to just grow, just not touch that crypt and just let it do its thing. Crypts are happy if you just leave them alone. Let's see. What do we got? Any questions for me about what's going on over here? I am going to be really, well, I am being cautious now, but when it comes to traveling, I'm basically going to have changes of clothes. I'm going to dress very, very light, keep it very, very simple. And I'm going to be, you know, masked up and suited up and protected. And when I get to the other side, I'm going to go right into a bathroom after I get all my bags, and I'm going to change clothes really quick and probably spray myself down. If she can get a hold of a can of Lysol, I do not care. When I get out to the carport, I will just stand like this and she can spray me down, smudge me top to bottom, front and back, head to toe with Lysol, and I can just air out for a little while, and then I'll get in the car. I'm all right with whatever. I will sleep in the garage for 2 weeks if I have to. I've been locked in this apartment for a month and a half. I think I can handle that. Do what I gotta do. Anyways. Yeah, they didn't even make it past Puerto Rico. So the USDA in Puerto Rico is what caught it. So, and it was kind of, it had to be a random thing because they didn't get the other box, and I didn't label anything in the other box either. I was just rushing to get stuff out of here, and I didn't think that that would happen. But for now on, yeah. And obviously with customers, if I'm selling stuff, I'm obviously would never send anything not labeled. Same with fish, and I did the same thing because I was assuming that amber could, but I didn't. You know, I got to keep in mind too with fish, they're gonna be a little bit more pale, and it's gonna be hard to tell different kinds of guppies apart and things like that. You gotta label stuff. I was just rushing one morning, and I didn't push in too hard. Well, anyways. Good luck with the garage. 45 degrees. Little space heater and a tent. Anyways, I'm not doing that. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. So, yeah, I'm really excited. There's stuff going on. I mean, obviously, Amber's got a lot of stuff she's been working on already, and she's been accumulating all kinds of really cool collections of different fishes. But there's definitely some tanks that I am waiting to get there to scape, and I'm just kind of stoked about that because that's the fun part, right? Setting up tanks and scaping tanks and setting up the rooms and stuff. We still have a lot of work to do, so there's gonna be plenty to share with you all once I get there with my camera and hitting the record button. I'll be able to throw you guys some content and show you setting up some of the stuff. You know, she just had a lot of fish. She had to get a certain amount of it going and set up so that to take care of the livestock that she has right now. And then, you know, once I'm there, I can help her with some of the heavy stuff, and we can really get it, just tighten up the rest of it. And it's going to be awesome. I am pretty excited. Who's blowing me up over here? Who's blowing me up? Oh, I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff. I'm trying to get rid of a couple more things. So in the end, all this stuff is, yeah, it's all going to be gone. I have like 3 or 4 people, period, because I'm trying to limit the amount of people that I'm in contact with. So I literally have like, altogether, I've really had 3 people that I've contacted in regards to like getting rid of any of my stuff. And I just pretty much, those people, I unloaded a whole bunch on them. I went for the people I knew that would just, well, that were pretty safe for one, and that were also to be around, and that were also just would take, that I knew they were into this kind of stuff and would take a bunch of stuff. So I really feel like I got lucky getting rid of a lot of stuff. But I am still very, very stressed because I have like 3 days really of like time left to do anything. I really wanted to spend some time, like I wanted to just go say goodbye to this island, like go to the beach and just go sit on the beach and probably cry a little bit. I'll be completely honest with you guys. But just go say goodbye. You know, but that would be like one morning, one day, but I don't even see how I have that. I've got like 3 days. I don't see how I have enough time to do any of that. So it's really sad that I don't really, and then of course, like I said, I'm not gonna be able to say goodbye to anybody that I know. So it's kind of like, except for like the 2-3 people, there's just one guy that's kind of like transient, that kind of collects stuff from around town. He kind of salvages stuff. And my light went off in my head. He was perfect because he took a lot of stuff that was kind of junk, but he'll take anything and everything. You know, he's kind of a salvage guy. So I unloaded a lot on him. And then I've got 2 friends, one of my old bosses, which I've been borrowing this camera lens. I bought a new one. It's sitting with Amber. And then this lens that I'm on right now is going back to my friend. And he's getting like this folding table. He's getting my ladder and a couple other things. I got a massage table. Like, I can't get rid of that. I don't know. I'm going to pawn that off on him because there's stuff. It's not a time to sell stuff. Nobody wants people personal effects or anything like that. I keep looking over at this computer because after this stream, I'm probably I'm going to do a couple more boxes of personal effects, be ready for the post office tomorrow. And then I am going to probably watch a couple of other YouTube videos before I even take this computer apart on packing computer components and just best methods of doing that. And then I'm going to dive into this thing. I'm not afraid, but I do not want to break anything because it's all I have. It's all I have for editing film or for anything like that. So cross your fingers on that one. If it had anything to do with fish besides the fact that I am a fish YouTuber, I would film it. I would live stream even the breaking down of the computer, but that's just kind of probably boring unless it was my channel was about computers. Let's see. What was Chevy Fish was asking? I go straight to the airport. There's only one flight a day right now out. Same flight every day, same price. So when it comes to that, I go straight to the airport, and it's gonna be pretty tight. I'm sure everything's gonna be set up pretty tight at the airport, and I'm just gonna go straight there. I'm gonna get on the flight, and if I can help it, I'm not gonna have really any stops. I'm just gonna go straight there. And the way they got the plane set up, they're pretty clean. They're pretty clean, and they're really, really spread out. Even when I came back from the big fish deal, the plane was empty. Like, it was really empty. So I'm not so worried about that. I'm going to stay clean. I'm going to keep myself clean. The filtration in airplanes is really, really good. It's a bunch of other things that I'm more worried about. Just it's more like getting in a taxi, individual little taxis. Like, how clean does one person keep their taxi versus the other? The airline's a little bit stricter standards than an individual private taxi. Or like the ferry boats. Me and Amber were talking about that. Just the boat from here to the other island, they don't keep those clean like they keep the airplanes clean right now. They don't have HEPA filters. They probably do, but they don't work. Anyways, let's see here. What do we got going on in here? Unlabeled. Well, we're not literally can't tell what is what. Okay. We'll talk about that later, Amber. I don't know. She's just got a box of fish in probably because I just sent. So let me think about it. What did I send? I sent shrimp, and then okay, the fish that I sent should have been the mix. And then oh no, one bag is wild guppies. Wild Indlers, local Virgin Island guppies, Virgin Island live bears. One bag is that, and then there should be the hybrid mix, and then there's going to be some individual females, which are also the hybrid like mix. If you're listening, Amber, and then there should be a box of shrimp. Should be 3 boxes. Anyways. I'm not doing this on the stream right now. Anyways, where we at? This chat froze up on me. Just go slow. Yeah. Yeah, with the air cooling, I've already have it in my Amazon cart. I have the heat sink paste, and I have a new case ordered. So what I'm gonna do is just put my computer into a new case, and I got the stuff to reset the heat sink. I've built computers and done that before. I've set heat sinks and all that before on processors and stuff, but it's just really critical for me that I don't mess anything up. Or I think it's also more that I ship it properly so it doesn't get damaged in shipping. That's really what I'm more worried about. I'm not so worried about taking it apart. Let's see. Jeff Chambers, how are you? Good to see you here. Vision Reviewer, welcome to the stream. William Jansen, thank you for throwing out all the links. And I do want to say thank you to Deanna Somerville. She's not in here right now, but she did send me a donation to my travel funds or whatnot via PayPal, and I really do appreciate that. She lives here on St. John. As most of you guys know, she's a retired park ranger, and she got my paludarium, and she's also getting a bunch of my grow out tubs and stuff like that. In the end, it's good. What am I trying to say here? What am I trying to say here about PayPal? I was going to say something about PayPal. Oh, the fact that she does, just like me, we can't do super chats, and we can't do PayPal. We can't do anything with like YouTube. I can't do, unless I'm on my phone in the right situation on my phone, I can't do like, I can't do any kind of super chats, or I can't become a member or any of that stuff because of living here in this region for some reason. So once I'm back in the States, I'll be able to super chat and other people stream more regularly. There's just something weird, like if I never touch my computer all day long and I only get on my phone, it lets me super chat sometimes. It's so weird how it works sometimes, only on my phone. So she's in the same situation, to make a long story short. So she basically was super chatting me using PayPal because it's what works for her. So I want to say thank you to her, but I didn't see her in here just yet. I don't know, but thank you, Deanna. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. I did see the little dude up in here. What's up, man? Caleb's Aquatics. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're not going crazy, locked up there in the house. The fish tanks should keep us all busy. Crypt Axelradi. No, I don't have it. I'm just looking forward to getting there and seeing kind of how Amber has laid things out, and just get an idea for how she's done the substrate and done the scaped the tanks, the ones that are scaped, and it's just going to be fun. I do love plants a lot, so I'm going to have a little bit of fun with that. I'm going to do a little couple, some science experiments of my own, maybe what works, but just as you can see from behind me, I like my green sometimes. I just really like a nice green tank. It's not for breeding. It's not necessarily even for fish at that point, but aquascaping is its own really fun hobby all by itself. Its own little micro niche, which is really fun, and I enjoy dabbling in it a little bit. Let's see here. Alien World Aquatics. Scott, what is up, man? I hope you're well. I was thinking about you, and I was wrapping up the shark there, the whale shark, I think it was. I got all my little knickknacks, and I just can't wait to set up my my studio office space, kind of like this, where I can do streaming from whatnot, and have a little bit of desk space and edit. And I'm looking forward to putting that on the shelf with all my other little fish-related knickknacks and fun stuff and little collector items and things like that. My little tchotchkes. Is that what they call it? Tchotchkes? That's the term for it. Anyways, but once again, I really do want to say thank you to all of you for all of your support, for all of it. It means a lot. This has been something that's could be a complete life-changing experience, being on the YouTube platform, and all the friendships that I have made. Obviously, it has completely changed my life. Deanna Somerville, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You're late, but you're here, and that's what counts. You're not that late. I want to say thank you. I did get your gift via PayPal. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. I spaced it, those big blue grow out tubs that I thought I gave to Ghost. They were in the apartment next door. So I have those two blue, it's like a 55-gallon barrel cut in half. So if you want those for around the property, I've got those two blue deals. I've got a little hex tank. I got a couple other things that, when you said you have any other little things, I didn't know if you wanted any other little things. So I put together I got a little pile of stuff for you. If you want to have Mark come by or somebody come by, I can just pass it off to them. Or if you want to come by and just grab it real quick. So there's that. Woo! It is getting warm in here, but it's a sacrifice. I'm doing this for you guys today. This is my last stream like this on a Sunday in this house, and I can sweat a little bit. For y'all. just to have a nice black background and let the tank be showing off. Now don't go anywhere. In a little bit, I'm going to be be digging through the safe. I've got all kinds of brand new stuff, brand new, sealed in the package, all kinds of cool products, stuff that I've gotten from, my aquarium boxes and fish keeping events and conventions and stuff that I've gone to. But everything's brand new, never been used, in the package. And I got a safe full of goodies, and I'm going to pick a whole bunch of stuff until I can fill up this priority box. And I will be getting that out to somebody. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up, and then I'll be pulling a random comment from my last recorded video. So that'll be fun. I'm going to save that for the end of the stream. Now, y'all remember that King and Queen Cichlids, unless something has changed, Scott and Liz should be going live after me at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check that out. Do not miss that. Let's see here. Yes, the light at the end of the tunnel, Mikey M. Well, the light at the end of the tunnel would be in that house with the door locked with Amber and the fish. Pretty much, you guys have to know how nice it would be, not to get personal, but yeah, just to have a dinner, just to cook dinner together in the kitchen, just have a meal together and just chill, not be at a convention, not be in a hotel, not be traveling on the highway across the country from fish keeping event to fish talk or any of that stuff, and just at home, relaxing and enjoying each other's company and bouncing ideas off each other and all that stuff. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. Basically, the beginning of the next chapter is the light at the end of the end of this chapter. I want to complete this chapter. We're about 4 or 5 days out until the end of this chapter. It's a 20-year chapter. 20 years. 20 years. Deanna Somerville knows my pain. It's not a pain. It's not a pain. This is a beautiful place. There's a lot of really awesome people here. A lot of really, really good souls. Most of those people hide at home. You don't see the good people so much because they're chillaxing and enjoy, at home with their families. But there's a lot of good people here. There's a good community, and we take care of each other. And if it wasn't such an awesome place deep down, I wouldn't have stayed here for 20 years. That's a fact. Alrighty, let's see. What else do we got? Blake's Aquatics, how are you? All the way from down under. Welcome to the stream. I'm missing super chats. I'm rambling on. I'm getting all emotional and stuff. Chattanooga Ed, thank you so much for the, was that $5 super chat. I'm lurking and working in the fish room today. All right, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you so much. I really do. I enjoy watching you guys you and James doing your live streams weekly. That's some fun stuff. I really enjoy that, and when you guys get guests on and stuff like that as well. Charlie Bright, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I really do appreciate that. Good luck with with the new place. I shall always hope for the revisit to the Fish Fam news. Yes, sir. That is coming. I don't want to keep saying that because I keep saying that. The whole point is well, there's all excuses. It's a bunch of excuses. That's how I look at it. It's all just excuses. I have no excuses, but I want to continue it. And my goal always was to kick it up a notch, but I have not invested the time and energy to restructure it the way I have planned for it to be restructured. That's for sure. I really have a lot of stuff on paper and an idea, and I think that once I get up there to the mainland, up there to, as the native people call, Turtle Island, I will be able to all the way up into the head of Turtle Island too. The Turtle's Head is where I'm going. I've never been this far up to Turtle Island, so this will be a fun one, and I definitely look forward to it. And I think I'll have a lot more time to be able to put into some of these projects. And one of my first investments is a whiteboard in my office. because I have 2 whiteboards, but I've covered them up with fish tanks, racks of fish tanks. But a whiteboard, and I can just start to keep track and have a plan, especially with content and everything like that. William Jansen, I want to thank you again for all of the links, for being a super, super awesome moderator. All of my moderators up in here, and my members as well, Barbara Jackson and my sweet Amber, Jesse, HC Aqua over there in Hawaii. It's very, very cool. So yeah, super stoked. We're gonna keep this simple. And I've been doing a lot of something that I kind of got from friends of mine, growing up around a lot of Italians as well. I grew up with a lot of Native Americans, but I also have a lot of Italians in my life, and something that's very traditional, at least with the Italian folks that I know, is when they move, probably in other cultures as well. When you move, you give your stuff away, as kind of like to pass it along, and it's kind of like good karma and good luck on your new chapter in your life and your new journey in your life. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Obviously, I almost have to give the tanks away to get rid of them because of the situation with them and where I live and how small of a community. But a lot of the other stuff too, people are like, can I throw you some money for this? And I'm just like, nah, man, just, to know that somebody else is going to get good use out of it, and that, it's not worth me shipping. The value is not there. So it's much more valuable, and it means so much more to me to know that someone else is going to get some use out of it. It's much better than putting it in the garbage. I hate seeing things that have any bit of value still being put into a landfill. It's really unfortunate. Okay. All right. Looking for the last time. What are we looking for? What's the last time in regards to when was the last time? When was the last time I had one tank in this fish room? That would be about 4 years ago. And this was the tank. That's pretty interesting. And I don't just have one. I have a 55. I've got Elliot still here, but the light's off right now. But Elliot is still up there. And then there's that. And then I also have blue bolts in a 10-gallon. And I have a bunch of Tetra Fry, 18 Tetra Fry in about 2 inches of water in a 10-gallon. And I'm feeding them microworms and some Hikari first bites basically right now. And I'm trying to get them like as big as I can before I have to put them in a bag or a jar or something like that, and put them in and bring them with me on the plane. Let's go through here. I'm trying to catch up with some. Is Scott and Liz up in here? We have us King and Queen Cichlids. They are still going next, right? I did not see a notification. What is up, 808 Tanks? Jay, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here, man. Let's see. I'm looking for any questions about these travels or anything I got going on. I'm just chilling out. Let me go ahead and switch over, and we'll get a little bit closer look. This is the camera right now, live, right up on the tank. I've been enjoying this tank because, about 2/3 of the way through the day, this tank just starts bubbles, just gassing off oxygen. All the plants start just gassing off oxygen. It's kind of calmed down now just a little bit, but earlier it was there was a lot more bubbles earlier, honestly. But anyways, that's what it is. Really happy with this tank. It's definitely got a lot of time left to mature, but this tank is going to be going to I think it's about 15, 16 years old. She's the daughter of one of my most recent bosses, and she really definitely has a passion for fish keeping and stuff, and she's very smart, and I think that she's going to have a really good time with this tank. Either way, it seems like the best person to give it to. I'd rather give it to a young person, even though it is a little bit more, maybe you might want to call it a little bit more advanced than like for a young person. But even if she I don't know. I wouldn't want to say even if somebody destroyed it, but like just let everything rot. I don't know. I feel like a tank like this should be able to really give some inspiration. Like hopefully you can really, a tank like this should really get the bug You know, really water the seed in somebody, maybe. I don't know. And I'd really love for a young person to have it, and you know, hopefully they can be inspired by it, I guess is probably the proper word I was looking for. So let's see. Okay, so Blake's Aquatics is going to go ahead and go next. So it doesn't look like Scott and Liz are going to be doing their thing this Sunday. So we can go over and check out Blake's Aquatics at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is what it looks like here as far as Amber is saying. And HC Aqua is saying that as well. I enjoy their stuff. I enjoy a lot of the content that we have coming out of Australia now. It's really cool to have a nice little community popping up within. You know, it's just, this should be a whole world thing. It's not, you know. And then earlier today we had George Farmer was live, doing a little bit of a live stream. I don't know if you guys caught that. I popped in there for a little bit as well, over there on the other side of the pond. All right. Amber is going to just keep giving me stuff. You know, I kind of let that, I ignore, no, I was going to say so. I'm just going to get myself in trouble. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Oh, we could do that. Yes, okay, king and queen. Scott and Liz are not going. Do you guys like my cup today? I was going for flowers. I was going for more of like an Easter look. Just a little, some colors. Haley, what is up? Oddball Aquatics in the house. You made it here just in time. You made it here just in time to hear me slurp tea. Actually, you kind of missed it. Do you want me to do it again? Anyways, let's see. He's learning. Watch out, Amber. Watch out. Alrighty. Haley, good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Got some shrimpies swimming around. These are kind of like more of like a wild type cherry, Neocaridina cherry shrimp. I've just let them go wild. They're given to me from a friend from Puerto Rico about 3 or 4 years ago, and that's I just let them go wild. So they're wild. Silence is golden, Joseph. Don't say something you'll regret. Yeah, good. Thank you for the advice. I really do appreciate that. That is solid advice. Can't go wrong there. What type of light is on that tank? It's actually two Phoenix. It's a Phoenix 20 and a Phoenix 24. So Phoenix 20, they're both, you know, Phoenix 24 7s, but it's a Phoenix 20-inch and a Phoenix 24-inch. I had a Aquatic Life Halo and a Halo Aquatic Life LED cluster light on there, which goes for about $400, and I decided to keep that. Because at least in my office, I'd like to do a nice, you know, keep that, find another tank comparable to this, maybe not a bow face, but just do a nice Dutch style tank or something with that. Just cook it with some light, just some heavy highlight, just for a fun project and one tank. Anyways, so yeah, the lights don't do bad though. I'll tell you what, 2 Phoenix on a tank it can give you is more light than you need for your average tank. That's for sure. That's above and beyond. That's for sure. But it definitely gets a nice solid spread all the way across the tank when you double it up. Papa Hardin in the house. What is up, Dad? I hope you're doing well over there. I hope you're staying safe and you're healthy. You're not working too hard. You're still on the planet. That is good to know. That is really good to know. It's good to know that my dad is still on the planet. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Fish and Shrimp by Rich. What is up? Let's see. Am I going live from Vermont next week? I thought you said you're going to be living in Vermont. I was like, yeah, that's kind of the idea. Yes. Am I going live from Vermont next week? I'm learning how to read still. I will be going. So yes, technically, that's what I was talking about Amber about earlier. Next Sunday, I will be streaming from the fish house in Vermont. So I look forward to that. I'm super excited. I'm also kind of sick to my stomach, and not for any negative reasons. I'm just really stressed, and there's a lot on my plate, and I still have a bunch of poo-poo in this house that I would like to get rid of. And yeah, I want to just be happy excited. There's just too much still to figure out. I'll be happy excited when I'm on the plane, because I know that like whatever didn't get done, it's too late now. So like once I'm on the plane, I think is when I'll really start to really be able to relax. It'll be what is done is done. It's set in stone completely, and I'm in a jet plane flying through the air. I will try to relax then, and most definitely once I'm out of the airport, out of the city, and I'm in the house with the door locked, I will truly be able to relax. I'm trying not to give myself a panic attack or a nervous breakdown until then, though. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I can't wait to have my dad up. I've also talked to my brother and my sister and my nephew. They've been really interested in coming to visit. I'm telling everybody, just give me a second. But most definitely, yes, I look forward to my dad coming up. Put him in the quarantine room, in the QT room. Yeah. Let's see. Any other crazy questions from anybody? I'm going to go ahead and dig into this safe here in just a little bit, because we're getting close. We're getting down to the wire. We have 47 minutes past the hour here. So let's see. The plane ticket. So you're asking about, yeah, let's film that plane. I will film that. Yes, I will be filming that. You won't see a smiling face because I will be wearing this mask on the plane. I will be wearing that on the plane. So you will not see my smiling face from the time that I get onto a ferry. Yeah, it's probably gonna not be comfortable, but it is what's gonna be. I have other materials, other things that I can wrap if I want to switch things up. I have other garments and stuff. I have a bunch of like playing paintball. I got a bunch of military scarves and stuff. I'll wrap myself up and I will be fine. I will be able to swap stuff out. But like the medical workers, they'll start to get little blisters and bruises on their noses and stuff. And I've actually done that. I've been going to the post office so much, started to get a little bruise on the bridge of my nose from wearing the mask. I can't complain. There's people that are so much worse. You know, I'm not complaining. Just, let's see here. I will try to take a picture for you, though. One way or the other, I will definitely be some selfies and some live streams. If I have any kind of layovers, I'll be doing live streams from the airports if I can. At the same time, I'm not trying to take off mask and breathe a bunch of funky air if I can help it. I just want to get safe to Amber. Safe and not sick. Not contagious either. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going through the chat here for a second, trying to see if there's any crazy questions. White spots on plants. I don't know what white spots you're referring to on the plants. Anything white is probably really bright white light, because I have two big lights on there reflecting light. So there shouldn't be any white spots that you can see on plants. And if there, if you guys could see it really good, if you can see it that well, that you can see the white spots, it's some sand, because I gravel vacuumed yesterday a little bit, and I kicked up some sand from from vacuuming a little bit in there, and I dropped some sand on some of the plants. That's probably what you're seeing, is just grains of sand, which is actually crushed coral, because this is local beach sand from here in the Virgin Islands. So it's technically parrotfish poop is what we call it here. Parrotfish poop. That's the sand is made from that. They consume the coral in the ocean, and they poop it out, and it washes the shore, and it makes the sand. That is most of the beaches here in the Caribbean. How long is the trip going to be? I don't know, because I haven't got a ticket yet. It's probably going to be somewhere between 3 to 6 hours. Yeah, something like that. Probably about 4.5 total. think is what we're looking at. Oh, we don't have time. I got 10 minutes. I always like to do this. I just hold it out to the end. We got 58, 56, 60 people holding strong up in here. Let me go ahead and we will move back over here to this. This is when the exciting stuff starts to happen. This is when all the exciting stuff happens. The exciting stuff. Okay, so this box, I'm going to fill this box with goodies from this box. Which is the JH Aquatics safe, full of goodies. So we're gonna try to take care of this. Okay. All right. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Ow, there's something in my pocket. All right. Are we ready, folks? Are we ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just start digging in here for stuff. Actually, I'm gonna go for the first thing I just touched. The first thing I just touched. Oh, it's another one of those. Oh, whoever is lucky enough to win this gets their very own dribble flap. The one and only dribble flap from Fantastic Fish. If your flap doesn't dribble, no, I didn't say that. I wasn't. I thought it. Never mind. Never mind. It's going in the box. Done. Done. I should have left that for the chat. I should have left that nasty one for the chat. So, anyways, okay. One more thing. No, it's more than one thing. But there you go. Look at that. Oh, stuff's falling out. Stuff's falling out. I guess I'll put that in there too. We'll hold on to that. We'll hold on to that. All right. This is sweet. This is super duper sweet. It's an Aquatop SSK-65 surface skimmer. This was actually donated to me from Aquatop. So, and it's not some donation, you know, it was something he gave to me to try it out. And yeah, super duper awesome. Surface skimmer, Aquatop surface skimmer. Pretty cool deal. So that will most definitely fit in there. We got this here. This is a floating fish food clip made by ZooMed. The one and only ZooMed floating fish food clip. Gotta have one of these. If you don't have one of these, you're just not a cool fish keeper. It's great for cichlids, catfish, and many other types of marine fish. Okay. Done. How much time do we got? We got time? We got time. We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I peaked, which means I gotta shake it again now. Oh. Oh. All right. We got room. We got room. We got room and we got time. We got room and we got time. Oh. Oh. Here we go. We have the Marina Fishnet Breeder. If you don't have one of these, you should have one of these. And if you win this box, you're gonna have one of these. The Marina Fishnet Breeder. I'm having too much fun with this. Okay, let's see. Let's go. What do we got? Here we go. This is nice. I like these bags. These are nice. We have the Sephora media bag. It's like an all-purpose drawstring media bag. It's the large size. There you go. Put a little bit of some bio rings or pumice stone, volcanic stone of some other kind, charcoal in the box. What do we got? We got room? I think we got, oh my gosh. This is gonna be the epic cool box because there's room. There's room in it. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Oh, I got multiple things in my hand. Everything in my hand I just grabbed and it just all came in one hand. What do we got? We got 5 minutes left. Don't go anywhere because you have to be present to win. You have to be present, and I'm pulling from my last recorded video. So, and I'm taking everything that gets grabbed in my hand like so. This is all going. So we have the My Aquarium box coasters. This is the fish For the love of fish keeping. And I've got 3 of them. I grabbed all 3 of them at once. And then this was all in the same hand, in the same grab. We have some air stones, a little pack of 4 air stones. That's cool. And then there was 3 of these. So we got 3 coasters, 3 My Aquarium box for the love of fish keeping coasters. This is a good box. This is a cool box. I want this box. Oh, what do we got? Look at this. Cobalt silicone, Cobalt Aquatics premium silicone airline tubing. And it's green. It's green. It matches the walls. It's green. It's green. What do we got? How much time do we got? We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's do this. Do this. What do we got? Okay, I'm going to have to stop after a minute. Oh, see? And then this is even cooler. This is super cool. But this is for someone extra special. This is going to be, you're going to have to want to solder or give it to someone else who knows how to solder things. This is super epic and cool, actually. This is a water alarm, but it's actually probably a collector's item. This is made by Radio Shack. It is the Radio Shack build-it-yourself water alarm. A little bit of electrical skills involved, soldering iron, something like that. Okay, we got to hustle here. We got 4 minutes still. What are we doing? What are we going for? What are we going for? Oh, what do we got? Okay, we can do this. This will fit. Chemipure Green Nano. These little like filter packs that kind of like absorb toxins out of the water and whatnot. Super cool. In the box. Box is getting big. Getting heavy. I'm clearing stuff out of here, I think. What do we got? What do we got? Oh! 2 of them in one hand. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. I don't know where suction cups are for them. Missing suction cups, I think. Oh, no, there's suction cups in there. I see a suction cup, at least in one of them. Anyways, we are looking at I guess it could be for grindleworms, microworms, bloodworms, something like that. But we have the worm feeding cones. And you get 2 of them. 2 worm feeding cones. Will they fit? They will fit. All right, we don't have any time. I'm going to do one more thing. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, that's it. We're calling it. We got the Chemipure Green Nano. 1 more of those. We throw that in there. I'm gonna call it. You know what I need? No, okay, one more thing. Let's see if I can find one more thing. Why not? This is the last box from this house. This is the last time. I think I got everything cool that would fit in there. Well, what else we got that'll fit in there? That'll fit in there, and that's it. We have the Hikari Daphnia, freeze-dried Daphnia. There you go. A little variety for your fish. Oh, it's not heavy at all. Woo! All right, so there we go. So now we gotta hustle because we don't have any time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull right now. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pick the comment. Could not retrieve comment. What? Oh, I'm gonna break a sweat now. We don't have time. Let's do this. Let me go find the video real quick. Breaking a sweat. And okay. Let's see. Let's try it again. And oh, it won't let me do it. Uh-oh. What do we got for time? Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see. Because it did it before, but now it won't let me do it for some reason. Uh-oh. All right. Well, let me do. Nope. Oh well. Let's see. You guys hold tight for 1 second. I got a plan. Oh, let's see. Let's see if it'll do it from here. I'm waiting. I'm trying to see if it'll do it. It won't. Huh. Okay, now I'm having a problem and it will not work for some reason. The website won't work. Uh-oh. I'm minus 1 minute. And then I got, let's see if it'll do it here. Let's see, I'm trying to find another site to run it through and see if it'll do it. Let's see what we get. It's trying. You guys stick with me for 1 minute. We're almost there. We're 1 minute past. Wow, awesome. I'm so sorry about that. It's trying to load a comment real quick right now. And it is not loading a comment right now. Why is it doing this? The other site worked perfectly fine the first time. 2 times that I did it. And then no comments for this video. There are no comments for this video. How is that possible? It says there's no comments for that video. I'm losing it. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to have to give up on this one and just pull it another time. And I still have the box, so I'm going to have to pull it, and it'll be the same video. I don't know. I'm going to have to pull it. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to get out of here. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, it's one of them things, just because as soon as you want to try to do something, then nothing's going to want to work. But I have tried 3 different websites, and none of them will let me pull from that video, pull a comment right now. So, yippee, it's going to be that video either way. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I'm over. You guys make your way over there to Blake's Aquatics. I'm going to go ahead and turn the AC back on because I'm sweating. But do you have something selected in the text box? No, it's just messing with me. Both of these 2 sites. There's 3 sites I'm trying, and none of them want to work for me. So I can't mess with it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here so I'm not overlapping on his time. Anyways, I will figure it out. And I'll probably do a live or something to pull the name and do it live or something. Damn. All right. Make it work. Let us know. We share it. I will put it in the community tab as soon as I can do it. I will put it in the community tab. Well, I don't know. I can't do that. I'm not going to pick one without people being here. Anyways, I got to get out of here because I waited till the very end to figure it out, and now nothing's working. Okay, I'm sweating. I got to go. We'll figure it out. Going over to Blake's Aquatics down under, and who won? I got to find out another. You guys know a better website to do this for free? Because the 3 different websites I try, and now all of a sudden they won't let me. They won't even work. Like, they act like they're free and they won't let me work. It won't work. Anyways, I'm going to go, unless somebody else has a no, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go. All right. Oh, boy. All right. You guys have a good one. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. This box is going somewhere. I'm going to go turn the AC on. I'm sweating. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will keep you guys up to date. Everything going on. You guys stay out of trouble. And stay safe, stay inside, keep your family safe. And remember, guys, keep your tanks clean, your fish fed, and have fun.